This week on Raiders Talk of the Nation, the love for the Raiders sounds good in any language. Arriba los Raiders. This week, we're celebrating Latino culture as part of Latino Heritage Month with food.
I have tacos, burritos, quesadillas.
Fans.
But this team means to me is fighting for diversity.
And some fabulous females.
There are things that make us special and unique, and they really bring that to light, and it's amazing.
Plus, we follow the game day experience with fierce Fox Sports host Jimena Sanchez.
Yeah, the Raider Nation in Mexico is really, really, really big.
And get to know one of ESPN's most versatile sports reporters.
Just win, baby.
And the voice behind Raider Nation Radio in Español.
Y esta va a ser una victoria de los Raiders.
It's the show you don't want to miss as Raiders Talk of the Nation kicks off right now. What's going on, Raider Nation? We are back, and it's a celebration this week. I am your host, Sibley Scoles, and I'm so excited to have you here for another episode. But this isn't just any old episode. That's right, tonight we recognize Latino Heritage Month, which celebrates the countless contributions of more than 60 million Latin Americans, just trying to build a better future for themselves and their families. And this family business is serving up some amazing food with the special ingredients of love and passion for fellow Raider Nation fans from all over.
We're La J Tacos. We do everything for donations or tips. We just basically want to give to the community that come out from all over the world as a Raider Nation and give them that little service or that tailgate vibe. We have a live DJ. I have tacos, burritos, quesadillas. We also have tequila, and I want to bring a cornhole. Right now I have 4 canopies, 4 cars, and I want to get 5 canopies so we could extend a dance floor, like a little dance floor, and then make it kid-friendly, of course. And we have NFL players or anybody, everybody's welcome.
La J Tacos.
Feels like family out here. Y familia, it's a beautiful thing. It's great to see that you want to build not just for the fan base, but for the communities that are just coming out to the games as well. It's all love. Where are you from originally? Where did this start? When was the first time you came to a tailgate, and when did you start La J Taco?
Originally from, I was born in Berkeley, Alta Bates, raised in Oakland, all in the Bay Area. My parents bought a house in 1999 in Las Vegas. I would fly out from Vegas to Oakland Sunday morning, come back Sunday night because of the job. My first tailgate in Vegas was in 2021, and it started out as a little Blackstone griddle, 17-inch, and just handing them out for free. Everybody was giving me money. I didn't accept it. I put a tip jar next game, and now we started out. I've got 4 canopies. If you guys go up by and just have fun. And this is an experience that we got 4 hours to tailgate. We'll set it up and get ready in 30 minutes and be serving tacos in 31 minutes.
You got the efficiency down. It's like we're ready to go.
Familia is the key to success.
Yeah,
We're bond, we're together.
Say that one more time.
Familia is the key to success. That heritage means a lot. My mom's originally from Durango, Mexico. My dad's from Jalisco, Mexico. And it's a privilege. And now my son is 9 years old, my daughter's 5. It's just beautiful culture. I mean, this is something that I don't think we see around the world. I mean, it's out there, but not as the love.
La J Tacos is a true Raider Nation staple as they continue to serve food with a smile. It's one of the best parts of tailgating, in my opinion. Cisco and his family are truly skilled. Now, whether he is reporting from the sidelines of some of the biggest sporting events in the world or hanging out on the sidelines with Jimmy G, ESPN reporter John Sutcliffe is a master of his own craft.
¿Cómo se dice, Jimmy?
Está bien, bebé.
Es lunes! Monday Night Football!
Oh, yeah, baby.
So the man needs no introduction. ESPN Deportes, you bring the energy all the time. Do you want to tell Raider Nation who you are and what we're doing here tonight?
Es lunes. It's Monday Night Football. I'm the sideline reporter for ESPN Deportes International. So, hey, when you're in Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays aquí. Y esta noche, it's Monday Night Football!
The vibes of Monday Night Football right here in Las Vegas. What does it feel like?
Well, it was pink on Saturday. There were some guys in the spear last night. Pero hoy is Monday. Jimmy G.
In the building,
He
right?
says, ¿Estás bien, bebé? Devante's back. Just win, baby. Hey, Raider Nation, it's lunes. It's Monday Night Football.
Still to come, Fox Sports host Jimena Sanchez is in the house.
I'm here and I'm super happy to be with you.
What the Fox Sports host says about showing loyalty to her favorite team.
I saw the color, the story, the Raider Nation.
And I sit down with two of our fabulous Raiderettes to talk pride.
It's really an honor and it's very special to me.
Raiders Talk of the Nation will be right back. Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Allegiant Air, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Powered by Cox, a proud partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. As a sports journalist, television host, and model with more than 9 million social media followers, Jimena Sanchez has no problem keeping herself busy. Even though she remains on the go, she made time to visit Allegiant Stadium to get the full game day experience as a die-hard Raiders fan.
Y bueno, ya estamos en Las Vegas, ya estamos en el estadio y me siento súper contenta. Pero para empezar a calentar motores antes del juego, me vine a Tailgate con la Raider Nation y le estoy pasando increíble.
We're talking to Raider Nation. This is Raiders Talk of the Nation.
Okay.
Do you want to just introduce yourself for those who've been hiding under a rock and don't know?
I'm Jimena Sanchez. I'm TV host from Fox Sports Mexico. So my English is not so good, but I'm here and I'm super happy to be with you.
Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
You cover sports.
Yeah.
You've been to games.
Yeah.
But Allegiant Stadium, what
Yeah.
was it like?
It was incredible and more because we have the victory and the way at the last minute, this interception, so it was perfect.
When did you become a Raider fan?
Since I started to watch the NFL, maybe, 20 years ago, I saw the color, the story, the Raider Nation in Mexico is so huge.
What's your favorite thing about the shield? You have a tattoo. Do you want to show your tattoo?
Yes, I have my tattoo. I wanted to do only the line.
Yeah.
But the people say like, hey, but it's incomplete. So I need to shave and to do.
You want to
like
shade
complete.
it and stuff?
Yeah, I guess I will
It
start
looks
to.
good to me.
Yeah, only the, because we are
Yeah.
girls, only the line. But no, they say, no, it's incomplete though. Okay, I will do.
Ojalá y algún día regresen los Raiders a México.
The fans, when you are watching games out there and covering games in Mexico, how many fans can you just see out there on the daily?
It's super big.
Yeah.
The Raider Nation in Mexico is really, really, really big. Raiders came to Mexico 2 times to play.
Yes.
The Estadio Azteca was
Crazy,
full.
right?
Yeah.
Were you at those games?
Yeah,
You were
of
at
course.
those games.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite player right now?
I love Josh Jacobs. Yeah. He's the best.
So
He's the
good.
best. Yeah, I pray for that. So
Yeah.
Josh.
Okay. Again, this is Raiders Talk of the Nations. Do you want to say anything to them? You can say it in español.
Ahora tenemos un canal en español, @los Raiders oficial para que nos sigan. Y pues arriba la Raider Nation, arriba los Raiders.
Up next,
All you have to do is embrace your beautiful roots and just be proud of where you come from.
plus,
That's who I am, fighting for what we believe in, and just trying to do the best you can and show the youngsters out on the right.
we'll be right back here on Raiders Talk of the Nation. This segment has been brought to you by Modelo, brewed with the highest quality ingredients for a taste that's pure gold. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
When I talked to you last season, you said something really profound that stood out to me. You said that you are the voice of the invisible ones.
That came from Carlos, and I love it because there are so many people who don't get represented. So for us to be able to represent those people and give them a voice and bring light to all the things that they do for everyone, so we have to appreciate every single person and every job. The culture is so rich and it's so deep. So to be able to help represent that And to be able to show excitement and love to that, I think just brings light to everybody. And again, that's what we were talking about doing.
Cindy talks about the importance of representation, and these two ladies continue to show up and represent every home game. As Raiderettes representing La Raza, Tatiana and Lexie are helping to promote diversity as well as inclusion within the organization and in the community. I always get to see you in work mode,
Yes.
right? Or in passing. So much dedication, hard work goes into what you do and what you bring to the team of this organization. Knowing that and knowing the celebration that we're having this month, what does that bring to you?
Well, it means a lot to me because I grew up very cultured with my family. I grew up dancing folklorico. I would sing with the mariachis, so a lot of Raiders fans live in Mexico. A lot of them are Hispanic, so just being able to represent them here and even share the culture with the team, it's really an honor and it's very special to me.
And you're Guatemalan,
Yes.
right? What is the feeling and the emotion that you have?
I think it's amazing in general just to be a part of an organization that celebrates diversity every day. I love being a part of that, especially because it just reminds me of like how far my family has come, all the opportunities I get to live now because of what they sacrificed. And so I just feel you can accomplish anything and it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. All you have to do is embrace your beautiful roots and just be proud of where you come from.
You need to get that tagline coined. Embrace your beautiful roots. That's gorgeous. That's a beautiful line, and it's true. Food is a huge thing to culture. Do you still find that importance in food?
I definitely do. Like with each season, there's always a certain dish that you make, at least in my family. I feel like that's a lot in Hispanic cultures as well.
Is there anything that's a specific dish that you remember making growing up? And how are we in the kitchen?
I personally don't like the kitchen. It's not my favorite, but I would help my grandma like try and make tamales because I thought it was fun. But yes, tamales and like pozole during Christmas is a big tradition of ours.
I think my favorite dish and something that is very special to me is caldo de res.
Okay.
My grandma makes it every time it rains. Sometimes it's a little sad when I don't have my grandma around and it's raining here and like, you know, it's flooding in Vegas and I'm like, where's my grandma? I just need some homemade soup. So that's something that I always like take with me and like something that I definitely want to learn and pass down to my children when I am a mom one day.
See, that's the cool thing too about cultures. It's like you can continue to pass that down or even start your own tradition. How do you bring your language, culture, the diversity that you own and the uniqueness of each of you to that stage each time? Favorite dish to eat?
Beans.
Beans? Just straight up by themselves? Black beans or refried beans?
Refried beans.
Okay.
I would actually say the same thing. I think we get along on this. We love beans.
Favorite dance?
Bueno, de folklorico.
I don't really have a specific. I feel like I just love dance in general. So that's hard for me to like pinpoint.
Has there been one game that stood out to you so far in your career that was like, that's my favorite game?
I mean, I danced with Nelly, so that was, pretty cool.
That was,
that was pretty cool.
He's great.
Yes.
Nelly's amazing. Do you have one that stands out?
I would say the New Year's game last year.
Anytime we can get out there and play some football on New Year's, it's a good time.
Celebration.
It is.
Best moment that you've had so far being a Raiderette?
My rookie season home opener, I was Raiderette of the game, which is really cool.
It's good to the acknowledgement, that highlight of knowing the work that you're putting in.
Right. It was also Hispanic Heritage Month, and my family was there, so it was just like a full circle moment for me.
It would definitely be being awarded Rookie of the Year on game day, on the field. It was the craziest moment ever. I will treasure that moment forever, and I think just the support that I got from everyone, especially like my teammates, was something that I'll hold in my heart. Yeah. We are very lucky to have such inspiring leaders. They build an environment that centers belonging, and we all do have a lot of differences. Yeah, we all have the same passion, but there are things that make us special and unique, and they really bring that to light, and it's amazing.
Harry Ruiz is the voice you can't miss calling games as the Raiders' Spanish contributor. His passion and enthusiasm for the game comes through no matter what. Now we want to get to know the man behind the mic.
Touchdown, Raiders!
Harry Ruiz, narrador en español para los Raiders.
Love, le llega presión, Love, corre hacia adelante, lanza el pase profundo a las diagonales a Mick Robertson. ¡Intercepción! ¡El Lobo! A Mick Robertson se hace el ovoide y esta va a ser una victoria de los Raiders.
My uncle, his name is George. We all call him Tío Panda, Uncle Panda. He just made me know everything about the Raiders, about the Tom Flores, about the Jim Plunkett's of the world, about how they embraced us as Latinos and being able to be a part of the community. Once Tom Flores and Jim Plunkett came in and became not only a part of the team, but a key part of a team, it was like, hey, that guy looks like my uncle. Hey, that guy looks like my brother. I want to support that team. My first Raider game was when I came back from Mexico and we went to San Diego. That game was actually the first in like 10 years. They cut a streak that they had never won in San Diego in a decade, and boom, I was there and I saw Jason Campbell beat the San Diego Chargers. I just loved watching sports. 24/7, 365, didn't matter what channel, but I would always watch them. When I would watch them on TV, those games had a soundtrack. Those games had somebody talking about the games, and I was like, hey, that sounds super fun. That sounds like a job that I would love to do.
No tiene corredores Jimmy G, quien toma el snap en formación escopeta, el pase rápido, completo y anotador. Jacoby Myers, touchdown! Raiders, los malosos toman su primera ventaja de este.
Then one radio show, instead of having you call in, they would let you text, and I was like, you know what, that's easier. I told them, hey, you guys are awesome when you talk about soccer, but you're not that great when you talk about football, basketball, and baseball. You should have me in. They were like, well, if you think you're that good, sure, come in next week. I went in. The main guy was like, yo, this guy's actually pretty good. Want to come next week? Next week? Then they had me like twice a week. They love me, so they brought me in as an intern. 3 months later, I was hired full-time, and the rest is history. The former broadcaster for the team, he called me. He needed a color analyst. So he would see on my social media that I would follow the Raiders a lot, and he was like, okay, he knows sports, he knows the Raiders, he might be able to help me out with the broadcast. So he reached out to me if I was interested in it. I absolutely said yes. Starting last year, halfway through the season, I've been doing the play-by-play now for all 4 quarters.
Love va a venir profundo, no corre, no! Max Crosby, ahí está su quinta captura de mariscal de campo de la campaña 2023.
The Hispanic fan base, man, they're huge in the Raider Nation. You go down to Mexico, man, and I can guarantee you're gonna bump into silver and black either at the airport, walking out on the street, or if you're wearing silver and black, you're gonna get a Raiders.
Max Crosby, el cóndor vuela.
I wanna be a voice of the team. I wanna be the bridge. I wanna be who connects the team to the fan base, even if you don't speak English. I don't know if it's destiny or if it's just hard work or if it's a combination of both or right place, right time, but I'm just enjoying the ride, but it's surreal.
When we come back,
the Raiders made the doors open for a lot of people, and to me, that's the way I am.
Raiders Talk of the Nation will return after this. This segment has been brought to you by Coors Light, an official beer of Raider Nation, made to chill. Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Allegiant Air, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Low fares, non-stop flights. Book now only at Allegiant.com. Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Raiders. Intermountain Health, the official health partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Discover your inner champ at Raiders.com/champ. With a large and passionate Latino fan base, the Raiders organization continues to celebrate stories that elevate Latino culture. Whether it's the story of Tom Flores, the pioneering coach of the Raiders, or former quarterback Jim Plunkett, the only Latino to be named Super Bowl MVP, the inspiration never stops for fans.
I've been a Raider fan since 1987. We've been there since 1987 in Riverside, California. Now, I work for UPS in Riverside, and I also work on my top inspection, which is Matrix Tacos, and I've been doing that for 15 years now. My first game was a Raider game in the Coliseum in LA with the Monday night game with the San Diego Chargers, and I saw Marcus Allen fly over the top, get a touchdown, and since then I fell in love with his team, and I always wanted to support them and be passionate about it. So I was 7 years old, and yes, it was my first football memory, and it was a Monday night game, and we did a good job, and I love the whole atmosphere. My older brother, Rafael, he brought me there, and I appreciate what he did. So I that game, and then we played against Seattle Seahawks in the same division that year, and it was really memorable because they were in the AFC West. Now they're no longer in the AFC West, so that was a really passionate game. And I was little, but what I remember was, they were just running each other over, playing hard for the team in that W.
And Bo Jackson to the 20 and out in front, and only one man to beat, and easily can't run him down. He had the angle, but there goes Bo, and nobody catches Bo. Touchdown. He may not stop yet.
Well, it means a lot to me because it's like a passion of life, kind of like a staple in life. That's who I am, fighting for what you believe in, and just trying to do the best you can and show the youngsters how to live right. You know what? You work hard. You get at your job, you go to your school, and you get rewarded by your good stuff, which was buying your season tickets and everything that you wanted. I could have bought a car, I could have bought another house, I could have done a lot of things, but I spent my money on the Raiders. But this team means to me is a lot like how I am, fighting for, diversity, people of color, people, they've got the first Latino coach, the first African-American coach, a lot of things happened, and the Raiders made the doors open for a lot of people. And to me, that's the way I am. I pass the baton on, help people out, and just keep getting blessed because older people bless me. So it's just basically, overall, just opening the doors for other people so that way people can go ahead in life.
Thank you all so much for joining me on this week's episode of Raiders Talk of the Nation, where we celebrate the diversity of what makes Raider Nation so special. I'm Sibley Scoles. I'll see you next week.